Hello everybody, here's today's daily dose. Now I'm sure most of us will agree that one of the most challenging question types is spot the error or finding errors. So understanding the need for some quick tips and concepts, here's presenting to you rules to help you spot those errors faster. In this video, we will look at 3 such rules. Rule number 4. When you spot conjunctions in a sentence, right, or especially correlative conjunctions, not only but also, either or, neither nor, so as, keep an eye out for parallel construction in the sentence structure. What do I mean by this? So we all know that conjunctions combine clauses, right? A clause is a complete thought, a subject and a verb, right? Or 2 parts of speech. So when you have not only but also in a sentence, just make sure that both not only and but also are followed by, either a noun phrase, or both not only and but also are followed by a verb, or both not only but also are followed by an adjective. So you understand what I'm saying, right? So that's the parallel construction I'm referring to in both the clauses. Let's take a look at a couple of example sentences to understand this in detail. Not only the bandits robbed the traveler of his purse, but also wounded him grievously. So, where do you think the error is? Now, I'll give you a clue, okay? Pay attention to this correlative conjunction, not only, but also, right? Pay attention to those, not only, but also. When I have not only, but also, I need to follow a particular structure. So, can somebody, if you're able to recollect what I'm saying, try and identify where the error is. Time's running out. It should follow immediately what? See, whenever you have these correlative conjunctions, right? What are correlative conjunctions? Not only but also. Either or, neither nor, so as. Okay? Anyway, when you have this, right? Basically, what's the function of a conjunction? It connects 2 clauses, right? Devi and Bhargav are good friends. Just to give you a quick example, right? So the conjunction here is and. What does it do? It connects Devi, one part of speech, and Bhargav, another part of speech. Both are nouns, right? So that's a function. That's a basic function of a conjunction. So these correlative conjunctions follow a structure. What is following not only the bandits, which is a noun. Robbed is the verb. But what about but also? But also is following a verb. I need to make sure these 2 are aligned, which means no. So I need to make changes. So I will say, so the error is in part A. All I will do is I will say the bandits, right? Start with the subject. The bandits not only robbed the traveler, but also wounded him. So here, if you see what's happening, not only is followed by the verb, but also is followed by the verb. So there is some sort of a parallel construction. That's what I'm talking about, right? So when you have correlative conjunctions, what you need to look for is there parallel construction. Let's look at one more example with correlative conjunctions just so you understand what I'm saying, right? I'm hoping so far you've followed. Take a look at this. The committee is thankful to Mr. Roy for preparing not only the main report, but also for preparing the agenda notes and minutes. Same concept, right? We are saying not only, but also. Not only is followed by what here? The main report, which is a noun phrase. But also is not followed by the noun phrase. The noun phrase is here, the agenda notes. What is happening here? I have this for preparing, which is not necessary, right? I need to make sure not only, if not only is followed by a noun phrase, I need to make sure that but also is also followed by a noun phrase. Now tell me where the error is. Where is the error? Quickly. The error is in, come on guys, part C. That's it. I removed this for preparing. It's redundant. I already have this here in B. There is no need for me to have that again, right? So the committee is thankful to Mr. Roy for preparing not only the main report, but also the agenda notes and minutes. That's it. Error is in part C. I will remove or delete for preparing, which is unnecessary. It's repetitive. I don't need that. And it is not helping the construction. Okay, so remember that, right? So that's your rule number 4. When using correlative conjunctions, both clauses, when I say clauses, I'm talking about each sentence, right? Have to have a parallel construction. So just going back, to explain what a clause is for some of you. The committee is thankful to Mr. Roy for preparing the main report. That's one clause. The committee is thankful to Mr. Roy for preparing the agenda, notes and minutes. That's the second clause, right? A complete thought. So this not only but also is joining these two clauses. So when that happens, it has to maintain a parallel structure. That's your rule number 4. Rule number 5. Double superlatives and double comparatives. Alright, so refrain from using adjectives ending with ER with the word more, or adjectives ending in EST with the word most. For example, more higher or most tallest. Here's our example. I told her that it would be all the more better if she herself talked to the groom. Okay, where do you think the error is? I told her that it would be all the more better. See this? Yeah. So what is the rule? The error is in part C. What I need to remember is, I cannot have, yes, when you have ER, right, you can't have more followed by words ending in ER. You can't add these two. Likewise, you can't add most with adjectives ending in EST. That's the rule, right? Yeah. So you remove, you delete more. So I told her that it would be all the better. All the better if she herself talked to the groom. Are you following? So that's rule number 5. Okay. So rule number 5, double superlatives and double comparatives. So basically it's saying refrain from using ER ending with the word more and EST ending with the word most, right? Rule number 6, avoid double negatives. Okay. For example, by the time she finished typing, it was not hardly 10. I don't need that not there, right? Because hardly itself means barely or almost not. So you see what I'm talking about? Let's take a look at an example. My father forbade me not to go through the contents of his letter. Where do you think the error is? Okay, I'll tell you what your clue word is for this. Okay, the clue word is forbade, right? So forbade itself means what? To command someone not to do something, right? To command a person not to do or have something. So which means I don't need another negative form here, right? My father forbade me to go there or to go through the contents of his letter means he has asked me not to do something. So which means this is redundant here. I will delete not. The error is in part B, right? You can forbade someone from doing something. Yes, that is also correct. But I'm saying the rule is you need to avoid double negatives, right? When you have words, see for example, if I say by the time she finished typing, it was not hardly 10, right? So in the context, you obviously know you don't need this not here. By the time she finished typing, it was hardly 10, which already gives me the meaning that it was not 10. So these sort of rules are called double negatives, right? So you need to watch out for these sort of errors. Avoid double negatives. That's your next rule, right? Rule number 6, avoid double negatives. That's all we have for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll be back with yet another tip soon. Until then, stay focused.